you doing today? I'd like to talk a little bit about transcribing. Sometimes people get a little afraid when they hear that, but for myself, I really always transcribe, because when I started out and I was learning tunes off the radio or the Beatles, a lot of times I just listened to the bass line of the rock song I was listening to, and you know, figure it out. Oh, that's a C, that's a B flat. Then I'd figure out, is it a major or dominant chord, you know. So, you know, really I was transcribing from the first time I picked up the guitar. And, you know, that is really the way to learn this music. You know, when I started out, there wasn't as much jazz education opportunities out there as there's now with this fantastic site here at ArtistWorks. But I always found that my playing really improved, and I moved up that rung to the next rung of the ladder anytime I put in a little effort into transcribing. And what that really means is you just take somebody who you like. You know, when I first started, I liked Grant Green a lot, and he was not a super complicated player, but he would play, you know, I'd listen to a solo and he would play something like, and I'd see that, oh, he's playing on a B flat 7, and he's playing, and I love that sound. I said, what is that? Oh, that's an F minor. And I said, oh, he's playing an F minor against a B flat 7. You know, ding, you know. So I moved up the next rung of the ladder. I kind of got a little piece of really valuable information that I wouldn't have got if I wasn't listening to it. So part of our practicing should be listening and trying to take off, you know, some basic solos. I could give you some ideas of some easier solos to start with. But I really think that if you listen to this music and, you know, just start there, listening. We have so much information now with, you know, every song in the world is out there, isn't it? We need to break it down, pare it down. Pick one solo you like and listen to that. And then when that song's over, just listen to it again. And make yourself do that for a little bit each day. Say you took Kenny Burrell, song like Chitlins Con Carne. You know, and something simple like that, you know, you just play maybe 4 bars, play it again until you can sing it, and then you try to play it on the guitar. And you can add to your vocabulary that way. That combined with all this material that, you know, you're seeing on this school and other places, that's how, you know, you'll keep moving up the rungs of the ladder. And also, the jazz feel will seep into your playing. You know, you listen to a Kenny Burrell or a Grant Green, you're going to hear how they really put that time in there, and that's what's so important. We talked about that earlier on. Sound, time, and then harmony. The big 3. So you want your time to feel good, and that's the best way to do it, is to listen to those guys that you like and feel their time feel. Why does it feel so good when Wes, Grant Green, Kenny Burrell, those guys play? You know, why do, you know, and you just take out something simple. Wes Montgomery, good guy, you know, No Blues, take the beginning of that solo, 4 on 6. Grant Green, there's a great solo on a Larry Young record called Backup that I love. The Grant Green stuff with the groups that on Blue Note, where he had Elvin Jones on drums and Larry Young on organ and himself, those are just classics, and there's some great playing on there. Pat Martino was big for me. I listened to a lot to his version of Impressions, Along Came Betty, The Breeze and I. George Benson, I liked that first record I bought, was called Beyond the Blue Horizon. He had a version of So What on there. And I learned his solo on that. Which brings me to a good point. That's a great solo to learn, is Miles Davis' solo on So What from the record, classic record Kind of Blue. That's one of the ones that I learned early on. So, you know, they're coming out of the melody. Press roll, Jimmy Cobb, and Miles goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I just listened to it over and over until I could sing that, and then I put it on the guitar. And once you learn a line like that, you can use those in your own solo. I mean, you know, those things will seep into your playing. So I can't stress enough how important transcribing is. Try to spend a little bit of your practice time doing that. Start with just listening. Pick a song. Maybe it's Chitlins Concarney, Kenny Burrell, or Grant Green, Wes Montgomery. Somebody you like. Listen to it and take maybe 4 bars till you can sing a phrase, and then figure it out on your guitar. That's really going to help your playing. You'll see. It's going to help your time, it's going to help your feel, and it's going to help you get some more vocabulary. So good luck with the transcribing.